Hey everyone, this is Will Doggett, Ableton Live certified trainer, founder of From Studio to Stage. Today is an exciting day. Ableton has announced that Live 10.1 is officially in public beta. So if you own any version or license for Ableton Live 10, then you can start a public beta right now. Run it right alongside of your normal version of 10 so that you can go back and forth between those if you want. One of the cool new features of Live 10.1 is the ability to load your own custom wavetables into Wavetable, which is a wavetable synthesis, a synthesizer that uses wavetable synthesis that's a part of Ableton Live Suite. Now, when this first was announced, I wasn't incredibly excited because I've never been a big wavetable synthesis guy. I do a lot of sound design, but I definitely wouldn't consider myself a diehard synth nerd. And so I didn't have a bunch of wavetable samples sitting around or files sitting around on my computer. But then I realized I can actually load any audio file, as long as it's an AIFF or WAV, into Wavetable and just create some crazy sounds. So I've been just experimenting over the past couple weeks, which is loading almost any type of sample in and seeing what I can do with it. So what I thought I would do today is see if I could take a drum sample and turn it into a usable ambient style pad. So let's see what we could do. So first off, let me play my drum sample for you so you can hear just kind of the default sound here. This is what it sounds like. Let's turn our volume up. All right, there we go. So it's kind of filtered, kind of marching band style thing. That's what our drum loop sounds like. So what I'm going to do is go into Instruments and drag in Wavetable. And then I'm going to go back over here to my U32 Shadow hard drive and drag this sample in. And if I just play by default, this is what this sounds like. Okay, not great sounding, but you know, that could probably work for a pad thing. If I'm in the right range, let's actually drop an octave. There we go, makes it a little more pad-like. So let's see if we could tweak a couple settings in about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, get a usable pad sound out of this. So I'm gonna play a chord and see what we can do. Okay, so I kind of like the sound of that. It's got this kind of lo-fi vintagey type sound. First thing I'm going to do is just maybe increase my attack slightly and definitely increase my release so it feels a little more like a pad. Okay, starting to kind of work for me. Then I'm going to use the unison. I like using classic. Actually, I almost like every unison type here, especially for pad stuff, but really like classic for pad stuff. So now we have this. Okay, that's almost working for me completely there. Now I'm going to add a little bit of filter. We'll try an Oscar style filter. That's one of my favorite filter models in Wavetable. And then let's just bring the frequency down and see if we get something we like. Yeah, I really like that. And then I can adjust and bring the frequency up and down. I'm actually going to MIDI map that. Let's MIDI map that, not to pitch bend. Let's go to our modulation wheel here. There we go. So that I can go through and do stuff like this. Okay, so again, that's giving me tons of mileage with a pad. Now let's do one final thing here. I'm going to take a reverb and just drop it right after this. This is the reverb covers all sins, allows me to take almost anything and make it sound like a good usable pad. I'm going to decrease my spin. I'm going to leave the chorus in there because it's going to thicken it up a little bit, but increase my decay time. And we'll play with the dry wet and see what we come up with that we like. Right, okay, that is a good pad, good ambient pad that can be used in almost anything. I could stay there if I want. I want to show you one more thing you could do. So also in Wavetable, you do have the ability to go down here and completely affect and change your sound. So I'm going to select modern and mess with warp, and let's just see as I move this. Right. That starts to have some really cool sounds. What I'm going to do just to add some more movement, some more motion to this, is just decrease the speed of my LFO. And then let's go to matrix here and let's take warp. And I just want to have the LFO modulate that, that warp setting. And let's just start maybe here and see what that sounds like for us. Okay, now because I added that reverb, I'm going to go back to the amp here and decrease my release just slightly so it doesn't hold out so long. So this is what we end up with. Let's see if I can move my keyboard here so I can get to it a little easier, and we'll just play around for a second. Okay, so for me, again, that's a completely usable ambient pad that started with a sample that sounds a lot like this. Right, so that's crazy. So that's one of the many really cool features of Ableton Live 10.1, which again, like I mentioned, is in public beta, available today if you own a license. So click the link below if you want to sign up for the public beta. If it closes, don't comment and say I closed it. I didn't close it. So go ahead and try to sign up as early as you can in case it closes. I'm sure they'll open it up again at a later time. If you want to walk through of a few other features, click the link below that one where I walk you through some of my favorite features of Ableton Live 10.1. Thanks so much for watching. If you guys enjoy this video, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon so you know whenever we start a live stream or start and post a new video. Thanks so much for watching. You guys take care. Bye.